Hello everyone and welcome back to Mentos Plays Spelunky here for episode 64, which I guess is kind of like Nintendo 64, only with much better graphics, because let's be honest, things have come a long way since then. We are here for the Halloween Daily Challenge, to be specific, the October 31st. So let's jump in as Mr. Goldman here, and hopefully we can do some good things. We are 5 episodes removed from the wonderful episode 69, which may be where the series ends. It may go on longer. I'm not entirely sure yet. I do know, either way, that that is a big number to hit. So, regardless, I was actually watching some Spelunky Death Roulette that Empty, one of the streamers I follow, was doing last night. And he did pretty good. He beat Olmec, and it made me kind of sad that I haven't done very good in quite some time. So, here we go. I'm going to do my best to put up a good run, because it's been a while, you know, not super long, but long enough where I feel like we should have had at least an Olmec victory by now, you know? I mean, we beat Hell not that long ago, let's be honest, but it hasn't been, you know, super recently, and I need a victory here. I need one. My Spelunky days have not been going so well lately, and I could use a victory to kind of like invigorate me, you know? There is a crate over here, but it would take 2 bombs to get to unless I was really lucky cooking one. So we're just going to leave it be. Hopefully you know that wasn't a jetpack or something. If I watch someone do this daily challenge and there is a jetpack in there, I may cry to myself, you know, but it's a risk you have to take. That shop is most certainly not worth robbing. We do have an altar, however, which can at least get us some item, since the shop is literally only selling weapons and none of them are ones that are particularly worth it. I mean, there's a shotgun there, which is obviously a weapon that I use a lot. Oh god! Oh god! That rock I threw managed to skid its way all the way to the shopkeeper. Dear lord. And then I take fall damage like an idiot. Okay, well, I guess we're killing shopkeepers already for literally no reward. That was unexpected and not very awesome. I am kind of upset that that just happened. I should have been a bit more careful, yes, but oh god, and now I'm taking damage like an idiot. Now I'm all thrown off by accidentally killing the shopkeeper. Oh man. You know, I do rob shops often, but to rob them over, you know, getting a shotgun that you would have got no matter what they were selling in the shop is kind of killer, you know? I mean, there's a degree of it being a good thing to get, but... And we're using ropes insanely quick. But yeah, you know, as much as there is good things about getting the shotgun early, at the same time, I like to have it where there's at least some reward for killing the shopkeeper. And that is not what just happened. What just happened was we got absolutely nothing out of that. So we're going to grab our key, come down here, I guess. And we are going to toss this. There we go. That worked out as planned, actually. It had a snake in it, which could have been the damage to me if I wasn't careful. Now I just need to climb back up and get our shotgun, because we are definitely going to need it going forward now. Oh, I still can't believe that happened. Of all the ways to anger the shopkeeper when they're selling nothing of use, I throw a rock to kill an enemy and it just happens to fly far enough. 2 bombs isn't enough to get into the vault, so we won't even bother. This run might end up very short. Especially now that we have, on top of everything else, a dark level, and I forgot to pick up the torch. So now, obviously I want to get that crate. Also want to grab this gold. Bomb box. Awesome. That's really helpful. We do have another shop down here, hopefully the one that's actually worth robbing. Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty good shop. So the fact that we robbed it, you know, it's going to make this a little bit harder, but it was definitely worthwhile to be robbing shops at this point. You know what, 1 bomb for a scarab is a good trade to me. And we can easily pick that guy up for 5,800 extra gold. I could go up there and get that one, but that would take a couple of bombs probably. Let's drop our torch down and then... Oh god, I missed the jump to the shotgun. I am definitely going to need that. And I guess we can also just kind of do this. Because we don't really have a place to get in close to shoot them. So I think that was the best way to handle that. We did get spring shoes, spike shoes, and a cape out of that, which is a pretty good combo. Let's bring the torch with so that we can stay a little bit safer. There is this giant spider here who is going to get me paced. Both shopkeepers have died by falling on spikes. That is wonderful. I was actually a little bit concerned. And now there's nothing to be worried about. Except for spikes, obviously. Since that is how 2 shopkeepers died. Kill that guy. Of course we do have a cape, so dying to spikes is rather difficult. We can just kind of hop down here. Damsel's gonna get hit. Oh well. Take her to the exit. Come over here where we have a single ruby and a pot which had nothing in it. Oh well. On to the next floor. Things are kind of looking up, I guess. That dark level didn't go badly for us. The shop was actually worth robbing, so all that doing it on the last floor did was give me an extra shopkeeper body on this last floor. And that didn't end up making an impact because we had them both die to spikes before we even got down to their level. Oh, come on. Here I am talking about how things are going well, and then I managed to land like a pixel in front of the snake and get hit by it. And there's a jetpack in here, so that cape we got last round is pretty much nullified. Where is something I can use to set this arrow trap off, because I want to have my shotgun with me when I go down. Okay, and then we want to... down this way, shoot that, toss a bomb, maybe will be enough. Not quite. That should do it. Now we should be able to just shoot a few times and this guy will be killed. Excellent. I don't know that he's dead, really. I didn't take the time to look, which is probably rather foolish, but let's be honest, I am a rather foolish man. And it paid off. We now have our jetpack. We have our shotgun still. We don't want to grab the damsel just yet because we want to take care of this shopkeeper down here first. Where are you? Okay. This might work out well. It did. That worked out very well. Thank you for jumping up there and getting trapped in that little spider web, Mr. Shopkeeper. It is much appreciated. So now with the jetpack, I am kind of encouraged to grab that medic up there and start mining out gems and maybe ghosting a bit on this floor. Obviously we don't really have anything major to worry about, so we might as well try to get as much extra money as we can while we are able to keep the medic. And since I want to, okay, I guess we'll go about this way. And since I want to be able to, what am I going for? To keep my shotgun going down to the next floor. I need you down here, Ghost. Please tell me you're coming from the right. He's coming from the left. It's gotta be. Indeed he is. So we can get him to hit these 2 sapphires, and then swing up this way to hit this emerald. Then we can fly up here and knock down this sapphire on top of where he'll come. Good. Flying all the way back to the start pretty much. I mean, really, once you have a jetpack, the ghost is not a concern. He might occasionally get you, but, you know, once you are aware of how to deal with the ghost, he doesn't really bother you all that much anymore. You know, when you're first starting to play Spelunky, the ghost seems like this horrible thing that you're never going to be able to surmount. Once you get it down, he's rather easy to avoid if you're trying to get extra gems. Diamond mining becomes something relatively easy instead of something dangerous. Although I did kind of get myself into a bad position there. It worked out. Might as well get a little bit of extra gold here. Knock down this little bit of extra gold as well. Come up this way. Whoa. And then we'll drop down here. Swing around. Get this ruby. And I could be ghosting this stuff, but it is going to be rather difficult. Eee. I kind of played that one very riskily. That is usually how you're going to die to the ghost after a while, is if you just play way too risky. Which I am kind of getting to the point of doing. But I'm not quite done. This Matic hasn't broken yet. There's still at least a couple of gems in the wall I can get. I might even be able to ghost this sapphire if I could actually get my swing and jump to work at the same time. I might have to go the long way and go down from the top. That's not a big deal. It's just something that is going to take a little bit more work. Let's get him over here. Let's go up top. Get that knocked out like that, and we'll have him ghosted. Thank you, Norden, for the ever invasive updates. There we go, that one is ghosted. We can swing around here now. Anything else we want to hit? Not really. There is a gem over in that area to the left there, but I don't think I could get out of there if the ghost came after me easily enough. At least over here I've got a decent way of moving around. I think if I were to go over to this area... Oh no, I should probably be able to do this. Now, if it comes to ghosting it, I don't know if I can pull that off, but I can definitely safely get in there, get the gem, and get out. So that's going to put us up to 100,000. Might as well get these gold chunks, because we're not going to be able to use this Matic after this floor, as mentioned. So get the big gold chunks, get a little bit more money, and then we'll be off this floor finally. It's been a long floor, but a successful floor, I would say. Let's set down our Matic, grab our shotgun, and get going. Good, 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 good. We got 48,600 on that floor. Almost half of our money came from that one floor because of our mining there. So, you know, it was worth it. Thought you were going to try to kill me, didn't you, monkey? Too bad for you, I only get knocked out by monkeys sometimes. I could bomb to get that damsel. I don't know if that's really the best choice. Getting this crate seems like a good idea, though. It'll also make it probably a little bit easier to kill this little piranha plant man. We got 3 bombs in the shop, nothing major. I could bomb my way over to the right side there, just to make sure that we don't miss the black market again. I don't think it's going to be over there, but I could make sure. We're going to go ahead and break that pot open while we go explore this way. This might actually give us a good shot at the... Nope, not going to give us a good shot at that shopkeeper before he notices us. But it is going to give us a good shot at him. Just wasn't quite as early as I hoped it would be. Just accidentally shotgun jump. That could have been bad. Now I should probably deal with this man up here. After we get past that. He's not really in a position that I can take care of him easily though. Like, I would love to get those 3 bombs, but it's just too much of a risk to bother going after him when I can just walk away. So let's get these 3 ropes and we'll just move on. That seems like the smarter decision. Not the richer decision, not the one that's going to have more payout, but it's the one that's going to make sure that we stay alive. And that is a big difference maker in my decision. That was really close. If I hadn't had that guy there to judge that I didn't fall on his head yet, I might not have realized I hadn't landed where I thought I did in time. So we are going to continue our descent into the jungle, where things have been going pretty well for us on this run. Not to jinx it or anything, but I am actually kind of feeling good so far. It's been a while since I've had a run that started out quite like this. And we don't have a Kapala, we only have half the sacrifices needed to get one. So that's a negative, as it always is when you don't have it. Oh god, that frog hit me. Where are you, Black Market? Oh, I see you. Okay, so we're gonna need to go down another floor, which is unfortunately where Mr. Shopkeeper is hiding. I guess he's not really hiding. He's just kind of down there. Oh god. Him trapped in the spider web like that, I should be able to take care of him before anything happens, yes. Let's toss this there so it blows up those spikes as well. No use running that risk. And then, since we are down to 1 health, we are going to run up and get that damsel, which is in its own right a bit risky, but it's probably the smart decision. Where did I see the damsel? Oh, right there by the start. Got it. I knew it was up on one of these top levels. So, you know, maybe not the best resource decision, but definitely the best survival decision is to grab this damsel. And we can fly our way back to the exit, to the black market, not the normal exit. That's very important. We're going to bounce our way down, and onward we go. Black market. This is like a textbook run besides all the health loss. I mean, okay, and they are mad at me instantly, so we are going to prepare. Sometimes you get a little bit of time where you are able to just kind of walk into this upper level and start handling that stuff before the shopkeepers get mad at you. But sometimes, and start firing your shotgun at them instead of trying to survive their hits otherwise. This was not one of those times. This was one of the times when we got dead hired help and a medic down there. Don't need either of those, don't particularly want either of them, and we just killed this shopkeeper in 1 bomb, so that is awesome. We can bomb our way down right about here. Should be good to get out with the least number of bombs needed. I think that's a smarter decision than trying to get through these shopkeepers down there for no reason. And we can go 1 more. Oh god. Now the hard part here is getting past this man, who does not seem to want to get trapped by a tiki trap long enough for anything to happen. Guess we should put 1 more bomb here. And that is going to give us an angle to toss them down at where he might actually get blown up by him. Thought I had him there, but I got him this time. That bomb is actually right on his face, and that was the last shopkeeper to die. So both of the ones who had been up there were killed, which means we can go get some money from them. Oh god, the piranha, oh god. The piranha and the frog. Well, I almost just lost my life trying to get more money. That's about how a lot of my Spelunky runs go. But let's go on. We got 1 level left of the jungle, and then we got onto the ice caves. If we can make it to the ice caves, I feel confident about our ability to survive long enough to sacrifice ourselves. But also with the fact that we have a dark level here, I'm not so sure how confident I feel at our ability to make it that far. Yep, that did work. And we get a pitcher's mitt, which is one item I don't believe we had yet. I would love to get Kapala, but obviously that's kind of up to the RNG at this point, if there is going to be another altar spawned or not. If there is, we've already got 1 sacrifice, so we've got a good start to getting it, but if there's not really anything I can do about that. Obviously I would also like to get the 8 health bonus after we have sacrificed ourselves, but that is even farther into the realm of this is kind of pure chance at this point. There is a certain point in the game where you can still be relatively confident that more altars will be appearing. We've kind of passed that realm by now. I'm just going to blow up this tiki trap for safety's sake. We have a vault on this level, but a vault on a dark level tends to end poorly. We can try it maybe, depending on the situation, but oh god, and we got a queen bee. Oh god. Get over here, get my shotgun. Get it, get it, get it. This could be huge, and it could be horrible. Yes, 5 health. Got some more paste, I guess. Oh, I have spectacles, so I can see farther in the dark. I forgot about that. And this other shopkeeper seems to be dead. Oh god! Frog! Frog, you jerk! Ooh, we have an altar down here. Never mind taking the damsel to the exits, especially since we got that, what am I looking for here? Honey. We can just kind of sacrifice him. And then let's grab our shotgun. Where did I leave it? Down here? Yes. Now with the ghost coming this way, I gotta hurry to get down here to the altar, or else he's going to miss the vault, which he might miss anyway. We're going to pay attention to his light source that he provides, and perfect! Holy crap, that went well. I could not have done that better if I actively tried to. So now we get up here, we run away, come down toward the exit, run in the vault, get all this sweet, sweet cash, and onward we go to the ice caves. Beautiful, my friends. Beautiful. It's going to set off that mine to open things up a bit here for us. Blow up this guy to do it even more. And now we can start collecting blood. That guy has 3 bombs for sale, nothing major. We want to kind of stay out of the way of Giant Yeti here. Oh god. Giant Yeti has noticed me. And that guy on the spikes just keeps spitting out more blood. That's kind of polite of him. Hit this shopkeeper some. This guy should be able to stand right on top of him and kill because he had no way to get to me. There was only rocks above my head and he can only shatter ice blocks onto you. We're going to start building up some health to make sure we survive till we sacrifice ourselves. And we are also going to do our best to toss this bomb down to a point where the shopkeeper dies. Excellent. Get rid of that UFO. Oh, I love this music. You know, I love the egg tunes. They're probably my favorite songs in the game as a whole. But this Ice Caves track is just incredible. Onward we go to the second level of the Ice Caves. We now have to start watching out for our giant's head statue, which could be our ticket to hell. Not literally, because obviously we still need more than just that, but... And did anyone else notice those 2 UFOs just kind of popping into existence there? Because I feel like that just happened, and it would have been horrible if I died because of that. Well, actually it wouldn't have been so horrible, because our head statue is here, so we want to die on this level. That also means that we want to save the damsel on this level. What we do want to be careful of is to not die by way of stalagmite falling on our head. Because for those who aren't aware, that will explode your jetpack. And that means that even once you revive yourself, you're in a huge disadvantage because you don't have your jetpack anymore. Shopkeeper almost got to me. We're just going to collect these gems. We aren't going to worry about ghosting on this floor. If the vault were here, we might, but as it stands, we don't have that many bombs to try to bomb out more stuff. And I think we've pretty much wrapped up this floor, so let's just take the easy way out. Explode ourselves to death. 2, 3, 4 health, go! Hedge it, gain! And on to the next level of the ice caves. This is a run that is looking pretty good. Like I said, I was a bit invigorated by seeing an Olmec victory yesterday, and now it's my turn to show off and, you know, make a hell victory on the daily challenge. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't, but whatever happens, we can all agree that it's worth a shot. Holy crap, I didn't even notice there was a mine there. Of course, there are plenty of things that can insta-kill you at this point in the game, and you know, no matter what you do, you might end up losing. But we aren't going to think negative like that. We're going to think positive about how this shopkeeper is going to jump to his death pretty much instantly. We're going to collect some blood from these yetis. What? Are you serious? I was jumping on his head and he grabbed me and threw me. Okay then, well, I guess that's the end of that run. I guess. Sometimes I hate how I die in this game. I really do. I jumped onto one of their heads, and then as I was hitting the other one, he threw me instead of having me fall on his head, and I slid to my death. There was really nothing I could do about it at that point. I was just kind of trapped. So, I didn't expect that to happen. That went from a run that was looking like it was good to go for health to a very strange, very strange death that doesn't really make sense to me yet, being the cause of why it's not. Regardless, let's do one attempt at a speedrun real quick before we call this video quits. Try to have some saving grace after that. Like, I don't even feel like that death was really my fault. I feel like it was just kind of a very strange interaction of the placement of the enemies. Like, I was over his head, but there were also rocks above us and he was moving upwards. So it must have, instead of qualifying as me jumping on his head, it must have qualified as me falling down, as him getting onto my level before it qualified the head jump. And that allowed him to grab me instead of getting killed. I'm guessing that about explains what happened. It's not something that I've ever really noticed before, but it is definitely something that I guess kind of adds up, at least. We're going to get this damsel because it is going to not take us very long and it will be extra health. And extra health is imperative on speedruns. Obviously we can get a cape or a jetpack. We'll be in much better shape for when we get down to the ice caves at the very least. Let's get going before that scorpion notices me. And drop and go. Very quick time through the mines so far. We might be able to make it out of here before 50 seconds, if we are lucky. I mean, it's not very quick by, you know, actual speedrunner perspective, but from getting the perspective of getting the beat the game in 8 minutes or less challenge, 47 seconds through the mines is pretty good. That gives us a little bit of wiggle room going forward at the very least. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Yee. Oh god. That's what I think of that. Fucking boomerang juggling. Oh, hello, Mr. Arrow Trap I didn't see. Oh, hello, Mr. Bat I tried to give a hug on purpose. Okay, one more try. I mean, that one was going really good. We just we couldn't stand anywhere further away. And where he got to was just in the perfect range for his boomerang and caused it to juggle me extremely quickly. So we can try again and see what happens. I hear snakes. I hate snakes. I should be going down the snake pit in all honesty. Why I'm not, I don't know. Whoa, 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 whoa. We might take a little bit long on this level, but I think it'll pay off for us. Oh god. Now we want to, real quick. Oh god, there are a lot of crates here. I don't know why I just ran all that way away. Getting the Matic is not going to be possible, unfortunately. But we did get a lot of ropes, which does kind of help, I guess. And I could bomb this guy to get paste and then get the Matic, but that is running on, taking extremely long. But we're going to go for it because at this point, it is kind of too high of a risk to not to. We've already used too much time. And if we don't get the Matic, then we're going to have even worse problems at making our time. Okay, so now we get the Matic. Now we can much more easily break our way through levels, which should speed things up going forward. But we have wasted so much time on that floor that, yeah, a minute 15 is about double what we spent on the entirety of the mines last run. Oh god. That floor went much faster, but this Matic needs to start playing a role if we're going to have any chance of getting there. Okay, well that wasn't exactly what I meant to do, but it worked. So we're still sub 2 minutes on the first set of floors. This Matic should speed things up for us, really. What did I do? What did I do, shopkeeper? Why are you mad at me? I don't even know what happened. I didn't even see a shop on that floor. We kind of want to avoid enemy town here, and that's death. Okay, well that's going to do it for this video. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoyed the series as we move ever closer to that magical episode 69. Thank you guys as always, and I will talk to you later. Take care, everyone.